So we noticed that the kid had he struggled with postural control, especially lifting his head up. So we're gonna warm him up just in sitting here. He was able to sit on his own, so we'll just start with a warm up on the ground. We'll let him sit on his own. We're gonna add some perturbations potentially, and we noticed that he couldn't get his head all the way up. So we're gonna have a toy. We're gonna have him track the toy, to improve his neck strength. After doing that for a while, we're gonna move him to the Bosu.
Real quick, one thing. Sorry, in addition to the neck extension, we also noticed that when he was tracking the toys in supine, it was usually one side to midline, but he didn't cross, so he didn't get that 180 degree. So in addition to going up in the air, you're also going side to side, trying to facilitate that neck rotation as well.
Nice. So we're gonna move the Bosu after that and do kind of the same thing, but it's gonna be a little bit harder, a little more challenging on the Bosu. Small perturbations, nothing too aggressive here. Tracking, and then we're gonna hop right into timing his 40-yard dash. No, go ahead, Mike. Take it away.
So we're gonna go working on our half
Oh,
heel.
jeez, Louise.
We're gonna work on half kneeling, so we're gonna try and get up to an object maybe that's a little bit higher. In this case, we'll use a lower place. So in order to prevent this
A lot of roughhousing going on here.
in order to prevent little Frankie from going abducting, we're gonna try and do manual tactile cues here. And we're gonna try and get up to that half kneel position, like so. And we'll have him reach for the toy, maybe play with a puzzle or a toy, whatever's up there really. And then we were gonna use that, the tunnel as well, to try and promote the creeping, to prevent that hyperextension of the knee. So we're gonna go from one surface, try and creep through the tunnel if possible, to a toy elsewhere in the room. So it's gonna go back and forth to keep his attention kind of focused a little bit, give him little breaks here and there as well.
What if half kneel's too hard?
Half kneeling's too hard for this. If you can't do a half kneel, we might do quadruped and do some weight shifting in there as well. Try and get the toy up so we get some neck extension.
Okay. So then what comes after quadruped? Do you go quadruped to half kneel, or what? There's a piece missing. Let's think about it. Go into quadruped and then try to show. I'm sorry. Yeah.
So going from quadruped.
And then what do you have to do? Oh,
Straight
is
to a
that
half
how you do it? Okay.
All right, I think
you go to a tall kneel
Yes.
and then go
And
into
that's
the half
probably,
kneel.
if a half kneel was too hard, I'd probably go back into a tall kneel. Maybe go from heel sit to tall kneel, heel sit to tall kneel, working on what? Glute strength. Glute strength. Probably one of the reasons why he's struggling, in addition to, right? Glute strength might be it.
Right.
Might contribute to some of the postural instability. Yep. Okay, sorry, that's what I was getting at. All right, continue on, please.
If we're able to get to standing,
Yes.
We're thinking about doing some cruising activities as well. So having the surface surface high enough, we can kind of facilitate either walking forward or side to side, having the toy onto the side here and having him kind of hold on as he walks and gets a toy. As he gets over there, kind of switch it and work with that. And then we were looking at walking after that.
Okay, really quick though. So you saw this kiddo, and he's leaning pretty much into the support surface. And I know Dr. Grant Buehler is doing a great job facilitating the hips. So how could you get him more upright?
We were also thinking about using kind of the ball.
You can use the ball for sure.
So having like not a good stable surface to lean on, you'll have to kind of weight your back.
So you're going like sagittal plane, but you could also do frontal plane, or you could change the surface height too.
Kind of forces him to balance, because he can't just flop on the block like that. So on the
and then
ball,
it
kind of.
brings-
Right.
Yeah, it brings it up a little.
Right.
Just an idea. Okay.
Alright. Anything else other than this?
just
Yeah.
okay, walking.
And we're kind of looking at using this as well. So again, an unstable support there. And walking here, you're going to have to really use the lower extremities.
So what if he's locking his knees while he's walking, which is what he's doing? This is a great progression. This is what we'd want to see, but we have to think about how we can modify it based on how this kiddo is presenting. So
We can-
maybe, yeah.
Give a little, I don't know, pressure on the lateral sides of the legs to kind of keep from locking out to the sides. Maybe a little,
You can do some cueing.
cueing.
You can also knee walk, right? Knee walk might be a precursor. So just some ideas, again, just ways
All
to
right.
tailor.
Sorry.